Hello everybody, welcome to Tarot and the Star. I am your host, Melody. Today we're going to be doing another episode on the missing, and this will be on Stacy and Peterson. I feel with this case, it's like I'm drawn to this case. I feel like she wants to say something. So we're going to get into it, but first let's say our prayer to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please protect me and my viewers as I conduct this ghost box reading on Stacy and Peterson. Please protect me and my viewers from negative forces, negative beings, negative entities, negative energies, demonic forces, demonic beings, demonic energies. And please shield us in white light and prevent any attachments from these things or attacks as we listen to these ghost box readings. Please keep us shielded in white light and protect us from such, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for your love and support on helping with finding the clues for the missing. Thank you. I feel your presence, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much. Amen. And I honestly feel Archangel Michael's presence. I felt a warmth because I think they appreciate that we are, the spirits they appreciate that we are doing this to help bring closure to families, help, with some kind of information as to what happened to their loved ones. Any information that we can gather from these, the better, right? I mean, that's why we continue to do these. So we're going to find out about Stacy and Peterson. But before we get into it, I'll tell you what I pick up here. Stacy Ann Peterson, let me tell you the story about this. She was 23 years old when she went missing on October 28th, 2007, from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. Stacy was supposed to help her sister and her sister's boyfriend paint their home, but she never showed up. This was, the last time they talked to her, it was like 10:15 a.m. in the morning. So the police were called out, and the police were told that the marriage that Stacy was in was troubled and that she was going to get a divorce, and she feared for her life. Why did Stacy fear for her life? Because her husband was a sergeant with the Bolingbrook Police Department. His name was Drew Peterson. And when they talked to him, he said he spoke to her at 9 p.m. that night. And she went missing, he says, because she went with another man. The thing that doesn't add up about this guy is he was married before Stacy Ann Peterson. He was with a woman named Kathleen Savio. Kathleen Savio was found ended in a bathtub. They thought it was an accident. But then they said, well, hold on a second. Stacy's missing now. Let's re-dig up Kathleen and find out if we get any clues as to what happened here. Then they find out, well, this doesn't look like an accident. Looks like maybe she was suffocated. So they ended up convicting him of her ending, and he received 38 years in prison. Now, they still don't know what happened to Stacy. Okay, they have suspicion that he's, obviously part of this, because he was a very controlling person. He controls, the people that he's with. Very narcissistic vibes. I get somebody, oh my God, I don't even want to think about this guy. But when I pick up on Drew's energy, I pick up on somebody that it's like, it's my way or the highway. I'm going to control what you're doing, where you're going, what you're how you're dressing. And I also, somebody's violent. He's like, he gets violent with them. Argumentative. I pick up on somebody that he's not the best of husband for these people. You know, he leaves them stuck to take care of the kids, but he's not really presently there as much as he should be. He's around to control, but not necessarily to be like this loving husband. I don't see that with him. He's somebody that had a control problem. That's what I pick up. I pick up somebody that would scream in your face too. I pick up a man that would scream right in your face to tell you that you were wrong and all this. I can't even imagine living with somebody like that. I'm sure that you guys are just like, can you imagine living with somebody like that just goes off the handle? I pick up drug use too, but that goes off the handle at any time, and then starts slapping you, and oh God, that'd be horrible to be in that relationship. I mean, I couldn't understand that she was in fear for her life. She wanted to divorce the guy. She was scared. Who wouldn't be? He was a sergeant with the police. He could cover stuff up. I mean, I really hate when situations like this happen, especially when the person is in control in that manner, where, you know, because most police are not bad. Most police and detectives are great. They're great people. But when you have this crooked cop that, you know, is amongst great cops and they mess it up, you know, they mess up things for themselves. They're not messing up things for their whole squad of people, but they are messing it up for themselves, and they get people to look at them and go, God, I thought I knew you. We worked together. What's going on? Like, how's all this happening? And, you know, probably his police friends thought he's a good guy, you know. Maybe they didn't even know at times they were covering for him. You know, I mean, I see this guy as also a liar, like somebody that lies a lot. Yeah, he's not a good guy. So let's find out. Let's get into this. I'm curious to see what Stacy has to say. I don't really feel, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I pick up that she's not amongst the living. I could be wrong, but I don't pick up, when I pick up people amongst the living, I could feel the energy. It's like it's the living energy. When I'm having a strong pickup that they're not, it's faded. It's like not the same type of energy. With her, I don't pick up that she is here. We'll get into it because I'm curious to see what we get, what clues that we get, okay? But that's what I do pick up, to be honest with you. I don't pick up on everybody. It's just, it's like what images come to me or what feelings come to me. I'll let you know if I do pick up on something, and that's what I pick up on with her. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28th, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. Stacy, if you're no longer with us, do you want to come through and talk with us? Because I'm doing an interview. We're trying to find out what happened to you, Stacy. Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. Can you tell us what happened to Stacy the day that she went missing, that her husband Drew is saying that she took off with some other man?
It did. Alive? We don't know. Brighter. To get this. Surrender. Found it.
Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. Is Stacy Ann Peterson still amongst us today, please? Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. Stacy, if you're no longer with us, did Drew Peterson have something to do with your disappearance?
Talk about program.
Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. If Stacy is no longer with us, where can we find her physical remains, please? Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. Stacy, if you're no longer with us, I want you to know that Drew Peterson was put into prison and he got 38 years in prison. Spirit guides of Stacy Ann Peterson that went missing on October 28, 2007 from Bolingbrook, Will County, Illinois. If Stacy is no longer with us, does Stacy have any messages for her family, such as her sister, or authorities.
Somebody cables.
Thank you so much for coming through, Spirit Guides of Stacy and Peterson. And thank you for coming through, Stacy and Peterson, if you came through and you're no longer with us. And thank you, any spirits that came through on behalf of Stacy and Peterson that wanted to provide feedback or insight as to what happened to her, where she is. Thank you for coming through. We are ending the session with you all now, and we are saying goodbye to you all now. We are ending the session with you all now, and we are saying goodbye to you all now. Goodbye. We are ending the session. Goodbye. And for those of you still watching Tarot and the Star, it's really sad. She was 23 years old when she went missing. She got with this guy when she was a teenager. It's really sad. And she got with him right after he, after his last wife was ended. Or no, actually, he was messing around with her and she had no idea about the last person. Something like that. And then he ended it, he ended the last wife and then was with Stacy and got married with Stacy. Oh, it's horrible. She was 23 years old and she had kids with him, and she left behind her kids and she loved her kids, so it was really sad. And her kids grew up, I believe, with, it could have been his brother or something like that, or her brother or something like that. But it was really sad. So we'll see what comes up with the clues for Stacy. She's been missing for such a long time. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Tarot and the Star. If you liked this video, if you're liking these videos, click on the subscribe button and click on the notification so you're notified of my upcoming videos. And share this with other people that may want to watch Tarot and the Star. And by liking this, it doesn't mean that you like what happened to these people or you like that they're missing. And it's quite the opposite. You're liking so this gets out into the algorithm so other people could see it and provide us clues, more clues as to what happened to them, or a little bit of more insight about the person, their characteristics, or what was transpiring at the end, or, how was their life at that time. There's times that I do follow-ups because, people ask me to do follow-ups and I do follow-ups, and it's good to know these clues. Then we can dive deeper into it. So sending this out and liking this and, sharing this, liking this, and commenting, anything that we can do to get it out into the algorithm, great, wonderful. It's much appreciated. So thank you so much for joining me today and watching today's program. I appreciate every single one of you. Until the next time, talk to you then. Bye now.